Folks, a brand new collectible store just opened up here in the state of Utah. The store is second in Charles. I've been to one before and I absolutely loved their Funko Pop section when I went. So I'm excited to check out this new store, see what Funko Pops I can find, because I know that they usually have some hidden gems. So without any further ado, let's get it started. Here we go. All right, folks, I am finally here. I made the hour-long drive to this second in Charles. I believe it's the first one ever open in Utah. I've been to one in Atlanta before, and it was a pretty cool store. Prices were kind of all over the place, but I know that they're gonna have some good pops, so let's head on in and let's see what they got. Oh my gosh, guys, this place is absolutely stacked with pops. I think we're gonna be here for a while, but I found the section and I feel like they actually have stuff that's kind of scattered throughout the store too. So yeah, this should be fun. But I think what better place to start, guys, would be on this wall that they have all of their Funko stuff. And I'm actually seeing some older things back here already. And like I said, I'm kind of actually curious to see what the price is on everything here. But start off with Pocahontas, how much? Yeah, 25 bucks. So to be expected that things are going to be a little bit more expensive. I'm not sure where they get their inventory from as far as like older stuff like Pocahontas. But if you guys want to take a look at some of the other things that they have, I mean, obviously they have more modern day Disney stuff. You got Hannah Montana right there. I mean, if you want to take a look right here, guys, this is definitely older from Zootopia. 35 bucks. Yeah, so some of this stuff, where's this from too? Pop Life. I think that's like a distributor out of the Philippines, I believe. That's probably why they can get some of this older stuff that looks new, because you know it's coming from a different country. But you got like Mrs. Potts and Chip for 35, like original Beauty and the Beast. How much are they charging for Cogsworth? Also 35, and it's a little bit hammered. But I mean, what else do we have in here? Big Hero 6, how much is that? 8 bucks. Okay, that's not bad. I don't think I actually have that one, and I've been trying to complete that set. But I mean, guys, it's like I said, it's just a mix of old and new stuff. I think this is a new one. This guy, Reuben with grilled cheese from Lilo and Stitch. That's cool. If you didn't know, I think Books A Million and Second and Charles are like related in a way, so that's why they have their exclusives. But yeah, let's keep on exploring and see what I can find. Down here, guys, I did find some Cars Pops. These ones are kind of older. I'm trying to remember which ones I have in my collection. I think I might actually have these three here, Doc Hudson, Ramon, and Mater. And the funny thing is, I think when I bought Mater, it was like 55 bucks, and these brand new are $30. So that's actually not a bad deal. And I believe that they actually have a deal. Yeah, buy two, get the third free. So, you know, if I do find, you know, a decent deal like that, I think that's a good, like, sale that we can take advantage of. I remember this Iron Man actually having some value at one point, and it looks like, yeah, if you want to look on the side right here, guys, $16.95. So anything with those tags that have kind of the orange barcode at the bottom right there, I believe these to be like things that people have traded in. So we'll keep looking around and see which ones we can find that are like that, because obviously I think we're gonna find a lot. Okay, folks, now I want to dive into these displays right here, and I'm already seeing some really solid ones. It might take a little digging too, because yeah, they've got different stuff behind like each of these rows, so this might be fun. First off, I did find a Poe from Kung Fu Panda, guys, and it looks like it to be new. How much are they charging? Oh, $20. Actually, I feel like that's not too bad. I already do have Poe in my collection. Wonder if we can find a Tigress or maybe Poe with hat. I do have Tigress, but I don't have the Poe with hat. Looks like they have one of the classic TV series Batman. Oh, 28 bucks. I think it goes for about 30, so as far as price goes, that's pretty spot on. But I mean, guys, coming over here, I did find this Stranger Things pop. How much did they want for it? 55 bucks. I think this was going for around 100 at one point. So yeah, we're definitely going to be finding stuff that is pretty close to eBay pricing from what I can tell. Greg Janko from 21 Jump Street, 17 bucks. Okay, that's probably pretty spot on. What about Call of Duty? I know some of that's a little bit more expensive, 30 bucks. Yep, that sounds about right. Curious how much they want for Blue Ghost. 35. That's actually a little bit above what it goes for. I think that's probably closer to like $20, so that's pretty expensive. But I'm sure we'll find probably something that's a little bit of a better deal, I would imagine, right? How much do they have Handsome Jack for? Oh, it's brand new. 20 bucks? That's probably not bad. What else? You got the Winter Soldier Target exclusive. Okay, I feel like that's probably not a bad deal either at 17 bucks. But holy cow, guys, I feel like we could be here for hours just looking through all of the stuff here. Ooh, I don't know if I've ever seen this one in person. This one's a random one. 2,000 piece Duffer Brothers 2-pack for 100 bucks. Yeah, that sounds about right. I feel like this one is a good deal. If I remember correctly, I think each of these guys go for about 20 bucks from Wayne's World, Garth and Wayne, obviously. They have it for $9.95. I'll double check on that, but I think that's a pretty good deal for a little bit of an older pop. 2018. I consider 2018 old now, which is kind of mind-blowing to me that that's kind of old in the Funko game now. I was doing a little bit of digging as well, guys, and I came across an original Huckleberry Hound, and you guessed it, 65 bucks. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's a little expensive, but that is an older pop. I don't think it goes for 65 usually. I'm kind of curious how much this is going to be. Okay, $47.95 for the Skyrim pop. I think this maybe goes for like 20, maybe. I wonder, I don't know, I wonder how they price these, if it's off a pop price guide or if they go on eBay. It's hard to tell. But yeah, you got a pop from Dark Souls, $44.95. I imagine that's probably a little higher than what it goes for. Ooh, there's a Gur right here. Okay, how much is Gur? Oh, dang, $40. I think that's probably about what it goes for, maybe a little bit more expensive. But, I mean, with the deal that they have, the buy two, the get the third three, maybe, I don't know, maybe that kind of evens out a little bit. I did find a really cool Christmas pop right here, guys. How much is Papa Elf? $30. I'll do some research on that, but I think that might be pretty spot on. Might be a little more expensive than normal. Ooh, and also Silver Surfer. How much we got on him? 18 bucks. Okay, that doesn't seem half bad. But I still got all this section right here, all this to look through. So I'm gonna see if I can find the cool stuff. I'll highlight it and see what I can find. Okay, folks, an interesting one that I just came across, and I don't know. The television font looks a little weird on this. It might be fake. I'll have to do a little bit more research, but for $44.95 for Starfire, that doesn't seem too bad. But yeah, that television font looks a little suspicious, but that is an older pop, if it is real. All right, guys, I found this lizard pop. Anybody want to guess what they're charging for it? All right, here you go. $32.95. Yeah, that's a little high. Okay, I believe this little section right here, guys, to be all Marvel stuff. I wonder if we can find some good Spider-Man stuff for cheap. I don't know, we'll have to see. But not even Spider-Man related, guys. There's a Chase chilling right here. How much do they want for it? All right, $12.99. Hey, we found a retail Chase. Not one that I don't think I'm going to pick up because it's not really that crazy of one. But hey, I'll keep looking around. Maybe we'll find another. I don't know. All right, guys, after a little bit of digging, a couple of the cool ones that I found, I did find this Dr. Octopus. I know at one point this was going up in price like crazy because of the Spider-Man movie that he was in. $17.95 doesn't seem like a bad deal on him. I'll do a little bit more research. Also, some other Spider-Man characters like Electro. We've got him at $24.95. Ooh, the Spider-Man Miles Morales. Actually, that's pretty cheap at $7. That's probably a pretty solid deal. I did find, however, I found Silk as well. That I think is probably a good one to pick up sooner rather than later. And also Spider-Girl. Both of those might be good ones with the new Madam Web movie coming out. And I also think she might be in the next Spider-Man game. For those of you that have actually played Spider-Man, you would get it. And I did find another Chase, guys, Mr. Meeseeks, but he is $24.95. So anyways, we'll keep looking. I'll highlight the cool stuff I find. All right, guys, coming over to this other side, I did find Hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon 2, which is a cool one. They got it at $45. I think this was the Baskin-Robbins exclusive Steve. How much they got that one for? $39.95. You also have Beast, which is a cool one. $35. Okay, that seems decent, I guess. Ooh, what else did I find down here? Steve with Bat. Okay, I'm gonna take a wild guess. They probably got it at like $90. Oh my gosh, they have it at $104.95. Okay, a lot more expensive than I thought. Okay, I found this one, guys, from Disenchantment, and the box is a little beat up, but I think for $19.95 for this pop is actually pretty good. I'm trying to remember. I know that there's ones that are more expensive in this set. Maybe it's Bean and Elfo. I'll do a little bit of research, but yeah, that doesn't seem bad, even though the box, is a little bit crunched. This one isn't any rare by any means, guys, but for $12.95, Mr. Monopoly, that's a pretty good one. You don't see that at Walmart anymore. It's kind of a little bit of a harder one to find, but that's a pretty good price. Okay, folks, looking in here, I did find a couple of older WWE pops. Right here, you have Mick Foley, ooh, for $70. That's kind of brutal. And also Jake the Snake Roberts, also for $60. So, geez, that's pretty pricey. All right, guys, coming around to this other section, I did find a couple of pretty cool items. You got Bugs Bunny right here for $19.95. Okay, a little more pricey than I thought it was going to be. Okay, how much is Venom? Let's see. 20 bucks. I think that's actually not too bad if I know my Venom correctly. Okay, I'm curious to see how much this 2-pack is, because I know this one went up in price. 119 bucks. Holy cow, guys. How much we got with Steve with bandana? 38. Okay, I mean, guys, there's just so many figures. I'm just gonna be here forever if I keep looking. I guess maybe one of the last ones, guys, in these normal sections. You got Finn, and if I had to guess, this is probably, okay, 35 bucks. That doesn't seem terrible, but I know that they should have a more valuable section. Even though I know we found some $100 plus and even higher pops in here, I know that they might have a little display case. I ended up finding a couple of other sections that had some pops. We have this Owl Bear, which is a New York Comic Con exclusive. Kind of cool to see that one. I don't know if I've ever seen that one in person. Headed on over to the second one. They had another Mater. It was a little beat up, but that's still a great deal at $30, guys. That's like a $60 to $70 pop. I did find this guy right here from Pac-Man. We have Blinky, and that's a cool one too. A red ghost you don't see very often. Coming around to the other side, guys, probably the best one out of all the ones as far as like older stuff goes. I found Donkey right here from Shrek, and they had him for about like 45, 44, and that's about what he goes for. So I'm gonna pass on that, but this is their more valuable case that I was talking about, guys. A little bit of everything. There's some pretty good ones in here, guys. South Park, you have the Amazing Spider-Man, you have the Gilmore Girls. What else do we have? Talladega Nights, Power Rangers, some good stuff. All right, folks, that's going to do it for my trip to 2nd and Charles. I ended up picking up 3 pops. I'll talk about it when I get home, but man, I was there for a long time. So the first pop that I ended up getting, guys, for 30 bucks was this guy right here. This is Mater, and I actually felt like this was a pretty solid deal. This pop is usually going for, I think, it's kind of on the rise right now, like 65 to 70 bucks from what I've been seeing on eBay. So at $30, that's actually a pretty solid buy. I believe I actually have this one in my collection, but the condition on it isn't very great, and the condition on this one's actually pretty mint, so I'll have to see if we can swap that out. But I don't know about you guys, but I think these Cars pops are super unique. I'm trying to remember which one I still need. I think I just need the regular Lightning McQueen. I think I have the other 2 in Ramon and Doc Hudson. And then I also ended up picking up Lucy from Disenchantment. If you guys didn't know, this is actually a cartoon that's made by the creator of The Simpsons. And I guess you can kind of tell that from the back right there. Those characters do look, you know, kind of similar to the animation style of The Simpsons. And this was a pretty good deal too. I mean, obviously the box damage, I mean, it's crunched in a little bit, but this is like a $60 dollar pop or so. And the Disenchantment pops are kind of a little bit harder to find. These came out, okay, they came out in 2019. So I guess they're about like 4 years old. They're not as old as I thought, but you don't come across these very often in the wild, and they are starting to go up in price. Which brings me to my next point. I could have got a better deal. I just realized that the 2 pops that I bought, I could have probably got a $20 pop for free, I believe, or maybe even a $30 pop. But for some reason I didn't clue in, and this one I ended up just picking up because it was a good deal. This is Garth from Wayne's World. And this one was the $9.95 pop, so this was the $10 pop. I think this goes for about 20 to 25 bucks. But either way, I mean, I don't know. It seemed like a good deal, and if I could get a good deal for free, that's fine too. But anyways, guys, 2nd and Charles was a really awesome store. I know there's stores like that all across the country, whether it be like Entertainmart's one that I always go to. I think McKay's is another one that's in the Midwest. I'm drawing a blank on the other ones, but you guys get the point. They're kind of like media stores that have like books and DVDs, video games, collectibles, that kind of stuff. But those seem to be the places that I find the most cool Funko Pops at. So I would highly recommend just doing a really quick like Google Maps search to see what's available in your area, because I would just highly recommend visiting those stores if you just want a good variety of stuff. And just like that, that's gonna do it for this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos like this one here. Thank you guys so much for watching again. You guys are awesome and the best. Like always, remember to be kind to one another. Always promote positivity. I will see you in the next video. Catch you guys later.